Assalamualaikum, especially to our online televiewers who are watching right now. Today, January 30, 2025, is the scheduled pre-bid conference for two contract of goods. Now, before that, allow me to acknowledge the presence of the members. In my left, Engineer Ernesto C. Camposano, Construction Section, Ma'am Jennifer C. Varias of the Administrative Section, from the back Secretary, Ms. Marianica Lambagan, from IT Support, Marcelino, Mr. Marcelino, and to my right, the Procurement Head, Engineer April Robijoy Anticristo, and the back Secretary, Ma'am Fe Ramos, the Head of the DPWH for Goods, Engineer Joseph Adam, and also from the procurement staff, Engineer Carr. And also yours truly, the presiding officer, the Vice Chairman, Engineer Muhammad Jalaluddin P. Mandana. So, the two contract of goods for this pre-bid conference is the 25 GMC 0008, the purchase of materials for use in the repair maintenance of concrete pavement along Paco-Roxas-Arakan Road, Doroluman-Greenfield section with an ABC amount of 1,240,312.50 centavos. The pre-bid, before that, I would like to finish the second, the 25 GMC 009, purchase of the materials for use in the repainting of retaining walls and center islands along Davao-Cotabato Road with an ABC amount of 1,315,387 pesos and 50 centavos. The deadline and dropping of this, the documents for these two mentioned contract for goods would be on February 11, 2025, 8:30 in the morning or 8:30 a.m. And for the online televiewers and all the interested bidders who wants to join in this contract, Ms. Fe Ramos will give you or enlighten you with regards to the further details and instructions to be complied by the interested bidders. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Vice Chair, and good morning, everyone. We have here checklist for the technical component and financial component envelopes to be submitted by our proposed bidders. For the technical component envelope, we have the Class A documents, which consist of the legal documents and the technical documents. For legal documents, we have the valid Philips registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages in accordance with Section 8.5.2 of the IRR, or registration certificate from Securities and Exchange Commission, Department of Trade and Industry, for sole proprietorship or cooperative development authority for cooperatives or its equivalent document, and mayor's or business permit issued by the city or municipality where the principal place of business of the prospective bidder is located, or the equivalent document for exclusive economic zones or areas, and the tax clearance per Eagle number 398 series of 2005 as finally reviewed and approved by the Bureau of Internal Revenue. For technical documents, the restatement of the prospective bidder, all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid. Statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract, or the SLCC, similar to the contract to be bid, except under conditions provided for in sections 23.4.1.3 and 23.4.2.4 of the 2016 revised IRR of Ordinance number 9184 within the relevant period as provided in the bidding bidding documents. And original copy of the security, if in the form of a surety bond, submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission or original copy of notarized bid security declaration, and conformity with the technical specifications, which may include production, delivery schedule, manpower requirements, and or after sales parts, if applicable, and original duly signed omnibus statement, and if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate in case of the corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or original special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture, giving full power and authority to its officer to sign the OSS and to act to represent the bidder. For the financial documents, the supplier's audited financial statement showing, among others, the supplier's total and current assets and liabilities count received by the BIR or its duly accredited and authorized institutions for the preceding calendar year, which should not be earlier than 2 years from the date of bid submission, and the prospective bidder's computation of net financial contracting capacity, or the NFCC, or a committed line of credit from a universal or commercial bank in lieu of its NFCC computation. Class B documents, if applicable, a duly signed joint venture agreement in case the joint venture is already in existence, or duly notarized statements from all the potential joint venture partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the GVA in the instance that the bid is successful. For the financial component and below, original of duly signed and accomplished financial bid form, original of duly signed and accomplished bill of quantities, original of duly signed and accomplished price schedule, other documentary requirements under RA number 9184 as applicable. For foreign bidders claiming by reason of their country's extension of reciprocal rights to Filipinos, certification by the relevant government office of their country stating that the Filipinos are allowed to participate in government procurement activities for the same item or product. Certification from the DTI if the bidder claims preference as a domestic bidder or domestic entity. We also have the following reminders to the bidders. 1. Certificate of field jobs registration shall be updated with the current and updated Class A eligibility documents covered by Section 8.5.2 of the 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184. Example, registration certificate, mayor's business permit, tax clearance, legal license and registration, and the audited financial statements. If these documents are not updated, otherwise shall result in the automatic suspension of the validity of a certificate of platinum registration and membership as per GPPB Resolution number 15-2021. The bidder can edit, update, and generate updated certificates immediately. GPPB Resolution number 16-2020, approving the circular of the guidelines in the preparation of the simplified bidding documents for goods and infrastructure projects and submission of the required forms for the procurement of goods, infrastructure projects, and consulting services with related amendments to the 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184. The required forms are already included in the bidding documents, the omnibus statement, as 10 statements. DEO number 28 series of 2024 dated February 26, 2024, the three-strike policy in the procurement of contracts for infrastructure, goods, and consulting services contracts. Under this policy, if a bidder commits 3 offenses or acts described as or other acts that tend to defeat the purpose of competitive bidding, they should be subjected to an administrative penalty. These offenses or acts are further classified into 3 major categories as enumerated. 1. Withdrawal from the bidding process, submission of non-participation letter, or failure to submit a bid after purchasing the bid documents. 2. Submission of late bids without valid reasons as determined by the BAC. And 3. Submission of patently insufficient bid. This refers to a bid that fails to include or comply with certain mandatory requirements. The determination of whether bidder committed such an offense may occur as outlined. A. During eligibility, screening, or shortlisting. B. During bid evaluation. And C. During post-qualification. We are also reminded to diligently review and scrutinize the documents to avoid any violations. For more details of this DO You can download the copy in the DPWH website. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you very much, Ma'am Kay Ramos, for the presentation of the required documents for the to all the interested bidders who wants to join the bidding of 2 contracts. Now, before we end this conference, I would like to again remind all the interested bidders that the submission, the deadline of the submission of this bid proposal would be on February 11, 2025 on or before 8:30 in the morning or 8:30 p.m. If you have concern or issues needs to be raised or needs an answer, you may proceed to the procurement unit here in the DPWH COTABATO 2nd Barangay Lano, Quinta City. Thank you very much. Is there any other matters to be discussed? Hearing none, we would like to say thank you and Assalamualaikum to all.